Malcolm-Jamal Warner was more than just a television star. For millions, he was a familiar face, a symbol of talent, charm, and resilience in Hollywood. But behind the spotlight, he was also a devoted husband and father, a man who valued privacy and family above all else. Now, for the first time, his widow has stepped into the public eye. Tenisha Warner has revealed her identity and shared her plans to honor her late husband's legacy. Today, we'll take a closer look at their love story, his incredible career, the heartbreaking circumstances of his passing, and the new foundation created in his memory. Early career and rise to fame. Malcolm-Jamal Warner first captured the world's attention in the 1980s, when he starred as Theo Huxtable on The Cosby Show. As the witty and relatable son of Cliff Huxtable, Warner quickly became a household name. The show ran for 8 seasons and was one of the most influential sitcoms in American television history. Malcolm grew up in front of millions of viewers, and his performance earned him critical acclaim, opening doors for a long-lasting career in film, television, and even music. Even as the show ended, Malcolm-Jamal didn't fade into the background. He took on roles in Malcolm and Eddie, made guest appearances on major shows like Suits and American Crime Story, and built a reputation as a versatile actor who could handle comedy, drama, and everything in between. A private life. Despite his fame, Malcolm-Jamal Warner was known for keeping his personal life remarkably private. Unlike many celebrities, he rarely shared details about his relationships or family. It wasn't until recently that the world learned more about his marriage. In 2017, Malcolm quietly married Tenisha Warner, a writer, entrepreneur, and motivational speaker. Together they built a life focused on love, growth, and raising their daughter away from the public eye. For years, very few people even knew Malcolm was married, and that was intentional. Both he and Tenisha valued privacy, preferring to protect their family from the spotlight. Tragic passing. That private life was shaken in July 2025, when devastating news broke. Malcolm-Jamal Warner tragically drowned while on vacation in Costa Rica. Reports say he had been swimming with his 8-year-old daughter when a powerful current pulled him away from the shore. Despite efforts to rescue him, he couldn't escape the water. His daughter survived the incident, but the loss left fans and loved ones in shock. He was only 55 years old. The news spread quickly across social media, with fans, co-stars, and friends paying tribute to the man who had shaped their childhoods and inspired them through his work. Tenisha Warner speaks out. For weeks, Malcolm's wife Tenisha remained silent, mourning in private with her daughter. But recently, she chose to step forward and publicly reveal her identity for the first time. In a heartfelt Instagram post, Tenisha shared a photo from their 2017 wedding. She wrote about the deep love they shared and thanked the public for their overwhelming support. For many fans, this was a surprising but touching moment. After years of privacy, they finally got a glimpse of the woman who had stood by Malcolm's side, his partner in life, and now the guardian of his legacy. A legacy of love and new foundations. But Tenisha didn't just share memories. She also announced 2 powerful initiatives to keep Malcolm's spirit alive. The first is the Warner Family Foundation, an organization dedicated to supporting families, communities, and projects that align with Malcolm's values. The second is a project called River and Ember, named after their daughter, which will focus on strengthening connections between parents and children. For Tenisha, this was at the heart of who Malcolm was, a loving father who believed that family bonds were everything. Through these initiatives, Malcolm-Jamal Warner's legacy will extend far beyond television. It will touch the lives of real families, inspire stronger relationships, and give back to the community in meaningful ways. Remembering Malcolm-Jamal Warner. Malcolm-Jamal Warner will always be remembered as Theo Huxtable, but his legacy is so much bigger than a single role. He was an actor, director, musician, poet, and activist. He used his platform to speak about issues that mattered, and to inspire others through creativity. For fans, his passing is a painful reminder of how fragile life can be. But through his wife, Tenisha, his daughter, and these new projects, his impact will continue to grow. From his early days on The Cosby Show to his final moments with family, Malcolm-Jamal Warner lived a life full of love, talent, and meaning. Now, thanks to his widow Tenisha Warner, his story is far from over. The Warner Family Foundation and River and Ember will ensure that Malcolm's spirit continues to guide, inspire, and uplift future generations. Rest in peace, Malcolm-Jamal Warner. Your legacy lives on.